Hey guys, welcome back to the channel after quite a long time away. I'm actually traveling at the moment, so I've been in South America for 4 months, coming up to 5 months. And while I'm here, I decided to go and watch some football, because that's what South America is about, isn't it? Football. So I've been to a few games while I've been here. I went to Vélez Sarsfield in Argentina, in Buenos Aires, and a couple of weeks ago I went to watch Independiente Medellin. But for anyone who's been reading my blog recently, we've been managing Envigado in Colombia, in the Colombian top tier. So the Envigado is a small city just outside Medellin, which is where I'm living at the moment. So today is the final episode of our Wonderkid Factory, where we took Envigado from relegation favourites in 2021 to a record-breaking 24 titles, surpassing Millonarios as the most successful team in Colombian history, winning 3 Copa Libertadores, 2 Copa Sudamericana, and various other trophies along the way, purely using homegrown talent, because Envigado has the best youth production, arguably in all of South America, arguably the world. Debatable. But we took it upon ourselves to manage Envigado and do what we could with purely homegrown players. Didn't buy any players after like maybe the 3rd, 4th season, when I purely went in on homegrown talents. That series finished today. I'll drop a link in the description of the video to where you can go and read the series. So yesterday on Sunday, I went to watch Envigado for the first time in real life. And a few of the boys that I brought through the youth academy were playing. So Juan Manuel Zapata, who was my captain for 10 years or so on the save, started in midfield and looked pretty decent. He had a solid game, I thought. Felipe Parra in goal was the man of the match. Daniel Zapata came off the bench. Diego Betancourt, who is like a 6'5" winger, who was absolutely phenomenal on my series, came off the bench. Then there's a few other players who I didn't recognise, who actually looked really good. There's a left back called Rodallega, who looked really good, 22-year-old left back, like a marauding left back, always bombing down the left. He looked good. Yeah, so yesterday we went to watch Envigado for the first time live, and they were playing against Nacional. Medellin has 2 main clubs, so there's Independiente and there's Nacional. Nacional, arguably the bigger, and that showed, to be honest, because we went to Envigado yesterday. I really want to buy a shirt, because I want a shirt, because I've been managing this team for so long. It was lucky I didn't, because I got to the ground and it was all Nacional. Like, I'm talking 99% Nacional fans for an Envigado home game. It was just absolutely crazy. I'm glad I didn't buy a shirt. Yeah, it was a crazy, crazy game. In terms of the fans, the game itself wasn't amazing. There were no goals, spoilers. But this is what happened. I made a little vlog of what happened at the game. And it was just nice to be able to see my Envigado team play for the first time. And I saw a few of my boys play, so that's always nice. Anyway, I will drop links to the blog series where you can see just how good some of these kids became and just how good this youth academy is, because it's ridiculous. Like, winning Copa Libertadores with totally homegrown Envigado players was phenomenal. I loved it. So there's 40 blogs to go and read, so knock yourselves out. But this is Envigado in real life, earning a point against Nacional, which is pretty impressive. Hey guys, and welcome back to Medellin in Colombia. So today we're actually in a city called Envigado, which is right next to Medellin. It's about a 20-minute Uber, it's not very far at all. And there's an interesting backdrop to this game. So last Thursday a game got cancelled because the Nacional fans kicked off before a game against Cali in the league, and there was like a huge riot and there was police spraying water at them, and it all kicked off before the game, and they cancelled it before the match started. So they've not been allowed to play games at their home stadium since then, but there's shitloads of Nacional fans here, so I'm presuming they're allowed in again. I've not seen any Envigado fans, because Envigado playing orange, Nacional playing green and white. So this looks like it's going to be quite interesting. There's shitloads of police standing up, which is understandable, but it's not open yet. There's not allowed in until 2 o'clock or anything. Okay, so we're in the stadium, and it was pretty chaotic, if I'm honest, trying to get in here. But basically there's no signs to get anywhere. There's no signs to take you the direction you want to go, or tell you which stand you're supposed to go in. There's fireworks going off, as you can hear. So we're in about 2 hours before kickoff. And it's like there's very little around, there's very little to do. So, yeah, this could be fun. Like I say, there's away fans in here with the home fans, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But basically the ground is really nice little ground. Basically in the middle of like a sporting complex. They're surrounded by football pitches, various sporting pitches basically. And this is right in the middle of it. So I'm a bit unsure what's actually going to happen with away fans. As you can see, it's all green and white here, but we will see. So I've been in, and it looks like it's free-for-all with away fans and home fans, which seems like the most unsafe thing I've ever seen. But this is the ground. It's all away fans by the look of it. So I'm in what is supposedly the home end. And there's basically 1.5 stands in the stadium. It's quite strange. It's basically all away fans, which is really, really bizarre. I've seen about 10 home fans, I think, max. As you can see, the police are pretty heavy. So I was saying before, 2 weeks ago, there was a match between Nacional and Cali, where all the National fans kicked off at the police. I'm not really sure why. We haven't really had it explained to us. But basically, Nacional are now not allowed to play in their home stadium. And they had to move the Cali game to somewhere else. I think they played it behind closed doors. And they moved their Copa Libertadores game with Melgar to Barranquilla. But they deemed it okay to play this game with all the Nacional fans here. There's a fuckload of police, as you can see. Basically, there's a hole where the police like to section off, and there's a load of fans running there. sky at the ground and walk clear of the madness, because just Nacional fans everywhere. In England you would not get this craziness, so it's just all away fans. Obviously there's no segregation, so I've seen about 20 home fans I think in the entire time, so I'm just gonna wander, get a beer somewhere. So it's actually a pretty decent game, finished 0-0, but both teams had chances. Nacional probably the better of them, but Envigado's keeper made like at least 2 worldy saves, and then 2 more saves, like 2 more saves from the long range shots in the second half. He was clearly the man of the match. I think he got it, like, because he was doing an interview at the end of the game. But it was a good game. Just, I've never seen anything like that with the fans. 99% Nacional fans, and it felt like a home game for them. So Envigado did really well just to get a point, in my opinion. So we're going to get a beer somewhere.